Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. Let's review another successful EverTrader evaluation. So today we are going to be reviewing Shinta, I hope I said that correctly, from Jakarta, Indonesia. And he or she is currently funded with a 50k account from EverTrader. Today we are going to be reviewing phase 1 and phase 2 of his or her challenge. Now starting as per usual, standard profit 13% more than necessary, which is always a good sign. Profit factor a bit in the iffy area if you ask me, but yeah, these digits and this win ratio still point to a hedge trader. So we had previous hedge traders from Indonesia as well, so maybe there's a thing there. Our trader only needed 2 days to pass the first phase. You have 10 at your disposal. I mean, you have a minimum of 10 at your disposal. So without further ado, let's check and see which pairs is our trader opening positions on. And from the looks of it, it's Dow Jones. So indices trader, some gold sprinkled here and there, but we will be sticking with Dow Jones as his primary pair to trade. By the way, guys, I'm making a short interlude here. If you have any suggestions regarding what I should add up there, please let me know in the comments. I want this section to be as informative as possible for you guys. So feel free to use the comments, feel free to check the channel, subscribe, check Chris's interviews as well. Those are pretty cool. And speaking of cool things, here's me reviewing this account. So the most profitable trade that this trader won is a whopping $12,500, which means, well, I can't even calculate, this is 25% here, but it's weird. And yes, we have a hedger, sorry, mostly because you don't see any $12,000 spike in his performance graph right here, which means that he is a different type of hedger than the ones we have before. I have some things that I want to show you guys. First, let's check this awesome sell, because there is no other words for it. Our trader basically saw the market running out of momentum, and what I love about this fact is that he sold right at the top. So there was a second top here and the third top here, and by this top, after this leg down, I'm pretty sure our trader was positive that this trade is going to be a banger, which was again $12,500 on a 50k account. Now what I love about this entry, and I got sidelined there a bit, you see this ascending formation, sort of like an ascending channel, an incomplete ascending channel or a pennant, but our trader sold right at the top. Most of the traders would have sold at the break of the structure, so around this huge bearish candle, and then the channel got retested with this small spike right here, and then yeah, had some other plans with liquidity, but the end story is the fact that the trade went all the way to our traders closing manually, because okay, we have to add it up there, no stop loss, no take profit for trades that take more than 15 hours. This is interesting. So I think our trader is a full-time trader, or has lots of time in his workplace to check his positions, because Dow Jones is pretty wild to leave it running with 10 lots without a stop loss. But I'm pretty sure our trader knows what he or she is doing. So awesome position. I love the fact that he caught the top here. Again, I would have entered, but a bit later than our trader, so I absolutely love his entry here. Now let's see his most loss making, because we will see huge digits there for sure, mostly because his style. But yeah, surprisingly only $4,000, so 8% translated into percentages. This is interesting. So I will link somewhere up there the clip with our other hedger from Indonesia, but he had quite a different approach, meaning that if you remember, he opened buys and sells close to each other. Our trader, which I'm pretty sure he does, it's indicated by this chart here and is indicated by the smallish losses compared to that huge banger of a win. Our trader is basically opening mini hedge trades in a bigger one. So let's see, I'll give you an example, and yeah, this isn't what really happened, but I want to make the picture as clear as possible for you guys. So let's say I sell here, right? I sell at this candle and my position goes into some profit. But then right here, if we look to the left, we have this nice area of liquidity, lots of order blocks on lower time frames here, and the resistances, order blocks, call it whatever you want. The point is, I sold here and I don't want to close my position here. Instead, I open a buy, keeping the first position open, and then I will have to decide if the buy is correct, when to close the position so that I will be in an overall profit. Well, yeah, if the sell continues to bank, well, my first position will still gain me profit, and yes, the stop loss of the buy would have been hit. As you can see, some stop losses getting hit here, or not stop losses per se, but our trader has his mental stop loss, as one of you guys was perfectly pointing in the comment section earlier. And yeah, you can see close to the same value, 39, 37, 34. So he has this 7 to 8% threshold, based on the fact that, again, he has a huge position running in his favor, which was this one, $12,000. So yeah, I hope I made myself clear. If not, ask in the comments, I will gladly explain it to you guys again. So yeah, awesome. This is an interesting style of hedging, different one. So again, still discovering new trading style, and still another one for you guys to pick and get funded with EverTrader. Now let's go to phase 2. Okay, let's check phase 2 as well. 5% to bank, which our trader did. He needed a bit more days here, but again, there's no one rushing you guys, so just take your time with these challenges. It's your own money at stake, so be wise with them, please. There's no extra prize if you pass in one day, as there is no extra penalty if you use the maximum time allocated for you. Now, profit factor in the same area, because we are already familiar with this trader's style. Win ratio went a bit up, so things went more into our trader's way. What I don't really love is these spikes right here. As you can probably notice, where I'm holding the mouse right here, he was 1% away from blowing his account, so from reaching 10% in the total drawdown, but he managed to scrap it away and then continue all the way up to 5%, which of course I love. Now, more trading on gold, so we have to add that up there as well if we didn't add it yet. And let's see if he quit. No, he didn't quit trading Dow Jones, still right here, so nothing really changed in terms of pairs traded. But what I love to see is that we are starting to see take profits and stop losses, but not in quite a consistent manner. Something that I urge you guys to do in any of my clips. Now let's check his most profitable trade, a bit mellow this time, only, if I can say that, $1,800, so 3.5-ish% take profit, stop loss, love to see that. And it's a long on gold, and it's a long. Now let's see if we can get a better glimpse into his strategy. Now if we have take profits and stop losses, this means, guys, that we are not talking about hedging anymore, because hedging is a trading style that isn't quite take profit and stop loss friendly, because you may risk getting stopped out by a wick and then going in the opposite way, and you just closed your favorable position and let the wrong one go. So hedging is a delicate trading style that requires a lot of your attention and presence, keep that in mind. Meanwhile, let's check this 2-to-1 trade from the looks of it. And does it look smart money concepts, because loads of people use it? Yeah, smart money concepts, double bottom formations, call it whatever you like. It's an awesome buy here. Market just wanted to do a final liquidity grab, and then pretty much more than a 45% angle, which is an indicator of a super strong bullish trend, at least on the 1 minute time frame, because guys, we are taking a look at the 1 minute time frame. Nothing really much to say here. Yeah, he is looking for sure at order blocks, because take a look, guys, where he placed his take profit. Nowhere else than the closest order block. Yeah, it should have been one here as well. This was a delicate area for our trader, I'm sure. You can see the market pausing here a bit, but then it went straight into our trader's direction. Love to see that. You can also notice the fact that the time span in which he keeps his trades open diminished a bit. So 1 hour, 1 hour, he's back to 13 hours again. So day trader for sure, he has loads of time to check his charts on an hourly basis, half-hour basis, and yes, he is a hedger at base with some influences from smart money concepts, because it's a healthy way to trade, because loads of people traded that way. Now let's check his most loss-making position, and this is a big one, $2,400. Again, take profit, stop loss, love to see this. And it's on gold again. Let's see what didn't go our traders' way this time. By the way, guys, you know that I'm making these clips for EverTrader, so don't forget to check EverTrader, and again subscribe to this channel, because we are posting on a regular basis. Chris does interviews and I do account reviews. If you want me to review one of your 200k accounts, sign up for the maximum allocation on the site, and let's see how good you are a trader. Now back to this long position. It seems I don't really like this long position in a ranging market, kind of iffy. Maybe he saw this momentum here, but I would have waited at least for this point, because you can see the market reacted from this consolidation right here, but it didn't really have the punch to go all the way up. By the way, this was a 1-to-1 by the looks of it, so his risk to reward ratio vary, but still in the conservative side, so 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-1.5 maybe. Yeah, slam dunk. Losing position. This position wasn't too much in the profit, so maybe he rushed here a bit. I don't know what he saw on higher time frames, but unfortunately for our trader, this time he bought the top. So yeah, guys, you can see the trader's profile right there. Again, if you have something to add, some suggestions for what to talk about in these videos, which I would like to make as informative to you as possible, feel free to use the comment section. And until next time, guys, trade safe. See you.